Congratulations on the victory in New Orleans today. Congratulations on your individual performance as well. Obviously, you couldn't miss for a really long time. I think your first miss finally came in the 7 minute mark of the second half. I think you made your first 10 shots. Did you realize that kind of as if you were getting along that you hadn't missed and what kind of groove you were in?
No, at first, like, I didn't realize that that was my first miss. I was just like going out there playing. I was just so caught up in the game and trying to like win and do what I could help the team win. I didn't realize it until like I shot it, and then when I missed, it was like I was like, oh, just like that was my first miss of the game. I was like, okay, but I mean it's whatever. We still finna win the game.
Isaiah, how would you classify this game as maybe being different from some of your more recent games? I think there was a stat that said you had 27 points in your last 7 games. You had 26 today. Anything feel different to you at all?
Between this game and the other game, there was a stretch where I just wasn't on. It was a little stretch. So I just didn't. I had like I wasn't doing what I could offensively on what I could. So this game was just a game to just get back in my rhythm. Just like the USF game, I had like the 3 threes in that one, and this game was just some more, just like okay, I found my groove back. Now we're back to playing basketball because it was a little stretch where I wasn't doing so well shooting the ball, and we talked about that with my coaches, and then they just wanted me to just stay ready, and that's what I was. They just told me that after the game, they freaking soaked me with water and like just stay ready and coming off the bench, and then so I was just like, that's all I did was just stay ready.
Isaiah, kind of on that same thought, what have you kind of learned in your first season of playing college basketball, going through conference play? Obviously, you got to the really hot start to begin the year, kind of faded a little bit in conference play of late. What have you learned going up against high-level competition each and every game?
Each and every game, from what I learned from being in college and then from like high school to now, is that everybody can play. Everybody can play. It doesn't matter what night it is or what projections are, anything like that. Everybody can play basketball. Like it doesn't matter. Like they got this losing record or this. They coming out to try and win the basketball game, and we're gonna have to stay ready every single game. And then learning on that is just being like consistent. And just being consistent because that's what you gotta do in order to win. Because it's hard, and I realize that now. Like it's hard to win and stay consistent and win back to back to back because everybody's trying to come kill you, and everybody wants to win, and they're gonna do whatever they gotta take.
Isaiah, I wonder if you could speak more about your 3-point game because in the last two, you're now, I think, 7 for 10, as to where before that you were, I believe, 7 for 35. So how is that part of your game really transformed and why?
Yeah, I was to talk about that. Going into the game, well, from last game into this game, my role or like what I do best is like driving to the basket and being more of a slash and just making plays for everybody. And I would shoot because like I said before, I was going through the little shooting slump or whatever and going stuff like that. So I just wanted to come out and just stay ready because I stayed in the gym and I would get frustrated with myself like in the game. I wasn't making shots. And then the coach told me just stay in the gym and just stay shooting. And that's what I just continued to do, like late nights and then before the games and just doing my preparation to like get my shots up and everything. And then now just learning my form and how to shoot it like really well. And then just staying in my shot, which is what I had a problem with, which what we worked on. Just staying in there, holding my release and everything. And then it just seemed to work out for me.
Isaiah, can you kind of comment on CJ Walker and just the impact he's had of late, especially tonight? He's getting done offensively on the defensive end. That block pretty much sealed the deal for you guys late. Just what kind of impact has CJ been able to make?
Yeah, CJ has been doing really, really well. Him playing like outside of his position, because that's what he's been doing with us. Like all of us, we've been playing like a five out type deal. And he's just been like carrying on the role and just playing that 5-man or that 4, and then doing what we believe like he does best is like go get rebounds, offensive rebound, just be like a guy that does the stuff that other people can't do because his athleticism, because he can just jump out the gym. So him just grabbing all the rebounds and then the offensive side of scoring is just on top, just the cake, icing on the cake, and just coming out and then scoring the basketball. Like he had 18 last game. Or 18 or 19 last game, and then coming to have 14 this game. it just helps our team so much. And then him going to the glass, knowing if we end up getting beat in the perimeter, we know we got CJ in the back coming to clean it up, and then we just got to be ready for when he comes off the glass. So he's just been a really big help to us this year.
Isaiah, obviously the season, kind of went off track a little bit when you guys had the COVID pause in the middle of the year, and you guys it took a while for you guys to respond from that and really get your feet back under you. But these last few weeks, even in some losses where they've been close losses, why do you think this team is playing so much better now?
I think we're playing better now because we're getting more of a feel for each other and playing more together. Like in the beginning of the year, when we first started, okay, we were just getting to know each other and we was playing and stuff, but we were just out there like hooping and then like we was playing basketball, trying to win. And then we were in the stretch where we're all getting frustrated because we were losing, and we were all getting frustrated, but we were still trying to just play and trying to win basketball games, but it just wasn't working out in our favor. So just lately, we just been playing together, going to hoops, like even outside of practice, we'll still come back and hoop together just so we can get a feel for each other. And then we just work out all the time together and all the time. So we just get in the gym more, and then we just becoming more together as a group. Like I feel like that's the biggest thing is the chemistry and everything. All of us are getting just more together, and then we just going out there hooping and trying to win basketball games.